everybody on YouTube land. I'm here today to do a review of my NOVOO backup power. I bought this thing about 4 or 5 months ago to use for camping. I have to use CPAP. So I have 2 CPAP machines. I use a ResMed Air Mini, this one, and I have an AirSense 10. Both great machines. But when I'm out camping, I need power. So I was digging on YouTube, on Amazon, looking for a backup power system so I could use my CPAP when I go camping. Because one of those guys, I don't know about you guys, but I don't always like going to crowded campgrounds. I like going beyond. I like going to places that basically me and my buddies or whoever are the only ones within a couple of miles. I like my peace and quiet when I'm going out camping. I'm leaving the city for a reason, right? So I found the NOVOO backup power battery pack. This thing is fantastic, guys. If you look at the front, sorry about the lighting, guys. It is what it is. I'm poor and broke and don't have money. It has multiple places to plug things in. You got the DC input or output. You have an AC output. So this is direct current. I know most people probably know this, but I'm just gonna put it out there anyway. It's direct current. So that's just DC to anything else that runs a DC. Like this runs on DC power. AC current for things like a fan or, there's many things that run on AC. But anyways, so you got 2 outputs for those. You have 3 USB, and there is a 5-volt USB, and you have a Type-C. So this device right here will run this CPAP, the ResMed Air Mini. It will give me almost 4 or 5 8-hour night sleeps. The ResMed Air Mini takes between 6 watts and 27 watts per hour to run. This has 230 watt hours. So with that, how you determine it is, say 20, we'll just round it up, 25 watts hours. You can basically get, damn it, I have to do some math right here. A lot. You can get a lot. Because especially when most of the time that Air Mini is running off of 6 watts. So I don't have a calculator, but I get about 5 nights, 8-hour sleeps with a full charge. Now this battery pack can be charged 2 ways that I know of. Right here, it's got a DC in where it comes with a DC plug, but with an AC wall plug. So you plug it in and it plugs into this DC. You can buy a DC, like a cigarette, goes to one of this in your car, and then plug it into here. You can buy that for an additional couple, I think it's like $70. I didn't do that because this comes with the wall plug, but also for a cheap guy like me, you take this Type-C, plug that into a cigarette lighter charger, and plug it into your car. and that will charge. It'll charge it full in about 8 hours. So let's say you're like traveling and you're going from place to place to place. You just plug this in, Type C, bam. Plug that into your car while you're traveling to your next destination, and you'll have a full battery that'll give you another 4 or 5 nights. This also has a solar adapter. It doesn't come with it. You have to buy it separately, and I have not bought it yet. That you can hook up the solar panels, and that's supposed to charge it itself. I'll push the power button here. If we push the power button, it'll bring up your battery rating. I have not charged this. See if I can get closer. It's got a total of 5 bars, and 3 are showing right now. I went camping for a couple nights and got plenty of usage out of it. So if I push the DC, this activates the DC. Push AC, that activates the AC. If I push this, that activates the USB chargers. So like you could probably charge 30 cell phones on this thing with a single charge. Sorry about the camera, guys. I need to eventually get something better, but this is what it is. But anyways, beyond that, so I paid $200 on this thing on sale. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it comes down. If you keep your eye out on Amazon, it's totally worth the dollars. It's pretty light. I brought out my little scale, food scale. It's 7 pounds, 9 ounces. So, you might not want to take this in a backpacking trip, but because that probably get heavy after a while. But just for, a car camping trip, that's great. Or keep it in your house for power outages. I don't know about you, but I've lived in some places that we lost power every darn year because of trees falling during the winter time, and the dreaded time where I have to go a couple of days without a CPAP machine because I have no battery backup. Well, I'm telling you guys, this was great. It was an amazing purchase. I am so happy with it. Now, a little thing to say, like I said, the Air Mini, this thing takes, I think it is 6 watts to 27 watts per hour. That's the range of how much power it takes. Now, I have another CPAP in my room, which is an AirSense 10. That machine uses between 50 some watts and 110, let's say. That's not exactly precise, but about 110 watts at the high end. So even using DC, because I bought the DC plug for my AirSense 10, and I used the AirSense 10 and plugged into the DC plug here. And with the CPAP humidifier all the way off, I still can only get about 2 nights usage with this. Almost full 2 nights. It just uses a lot more power. The AirSense 10 is a 24 volt system. It's got lots of bells and whistles. It's got a cell phone thing, and so it just uses a lot more power. It's a great machine, don't get me wrong. I love my AirSense 10. But for travel or whatever, to have one of these, it's a good backup. because I can get, like I said, almost 5 nights of use with this battery. I fully recommend this battery to anybody that likes getting out camping, or just wants a backup just in case the power goes out, or like I drove semi trucks for a while, and sometimes the semi truck has issues, batteries go dead on the truck or whatnot. I had a backup, so I love having this backup. It's totally worth it. I'll put a link in the description for anybody that may want to go check it out, or check out any other the battery packs that are there. But I can't speak for all the other ones. I can speak for this one. This one worked for me. Still works. About 5-6 months down the road, I've done 4 camping trips with this thing, and this has been used while I was truck driving. So I cannot complain. Thank you guys for checking it out. Talk to you later.